Ontiveros. Tonight on the program. A government crackdown on firecracker and pyrotechnic use results in a significant drop in injuries on New Year's Eve. 13 people are facing homicide charges over the mistaken identity shooting in Mandaluyong. Netizens share their New Year resolutions, and we'll tell you how celebrities welcome 2018. The stricter regulation and control of firecrackers and pyrotechnic devices pays off. Authorities record substantially fewer injuries from the New Year revelry this time around. Our Cian Arcangel tells us more about the Health Department's monitoring of the situation.
Bloodied hands, bandaged limbs, people wincing in pain. These are cases hospitals deal with every year as Filipinos welcome the new year with fireworks. But for this year, there's a significant difference as there are fewer people rushed to hospitals for treatment. The Department of Health reports there were 191 cases of firecracker-related injuries between December 21st to 6 a.m. of January 1st. That's a 68% decline in the number of cases compared to the same period in 2016. Piccolo, an illegal firecracker, remains the top cause of injuries, followed by Quitis, Fountain, and Boga. Health Secretary Francisco Duque believes Executive Order Number 28, which regulates the use of firecrackers, worked.
The government's campaign against fireworks has reduced the number of injuries. And we would like to thank, first and foremost, President Rodrigo Duterte for passing or signing of the Executive Order Number 28.
Duque says the order discouraged most Filipinos from using Piccolo and Quitis. But there are others like Jed, not his real name, who welcomed the new year with wounded fingers after the Piccolo his friends placed in a can exploded. His mother says her son knew the firecracker was banned and was just observing his friends play with it.
Binili ng kaibigan niya yung paputok, tapos papuputukin nila. Tawag dito, nung inaangat niya yung lata doon pumutok, iba rin yung nagsindi po ng paputok.
The continued presence of illegal firecrackers is a reason why health officials are considering a total ban on fireworks and firecrackers.
That should be a subject of discussions, study and discussions within the official dome of the Department of Health. The end goal really is to ban fireworks completely.
The Health Department will continue monitoring firecracker injuries until January 6th, the end of its Oplan Iwas Paputok campaign. Cian Arcangel, CNN Philippines.
The Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center also says there's a significant drop in firecracker injuries this year. David Santos joins us from Manila for the latest. David, what's the latest from the doctors?
Well, Ina, doctors here attribute the drop in New Year revelry injuries to the President's nationwide ban on firecrackers, as we have been reporting. But still, there were 47 recorded injuries as of 6 this evening. Now, two-thirds of this number of victims, 34 to be exact, are children. Now, quite a number of them were kids who collected discarded firecrackers. 8-year-old Zander Bautista from Nabota City, for example, suffered blast burns on his face this morning after he and his friends lit a plastic bottle containing different firecrackers they collected from the streets. Now, we saw a number of children like Sander also being treated due to similar injuries, including one that needed to have his right hand amputated. And the question begs to be asked now, where were the parents and guardians of these kids?
Sir, pagod po sa gabi. Nauna silang nagising. Nalaman na lang namin nasa hospital na.
Siguro kung may nakita silang mga paputok na nakakalat, hayaan na lang nila, wag na nilang galawin. Or if ever may mga natitira pa silang paputok, wag na silang magpaputok.
The duty officer at the Jose Reyes Medical Center, Dr. Andre Aducul, says the nationwide ban should hold accountable, in particular, those selling firecrackers. He says as long as there are people selling firecrackers, there is no guarantee of a zero casualty New Year celebration in the country, Ina.
So, no victims of indiscriminate firing this year?
Actually, Ina, there are 3 gunshot victims that were admitted here amid the New Year revelry last night. But this hospital does not consider them New Year related. Why? Well, the 3 gunfire victims from 2 separate incidents, one in Caloocan City and the other in Tondo, Manila, apparently were not because of merrymaking. The shooting incident in Caloocan, wherein one of the 2 victims is a 10-year-old boy, apparently was due to a feud among neighbors. Now, the boy is in critical condition after the bullet passed through his liver. Now, here's Dr. Adukol giving an explanation on that incident.
Hindi naman siya nagpaputok dahil sa New Year. Nagpaputok siya dahil sa away na nagkataon lang na New Year. So, ba't natin i-categorize na firecracker, di ba?
The 3rd victim from Tondo is supposedly due also to a shooting incident. Now, Dr. Adukol cannot say yet if indeed this is the first time in recent years there are no recorded cases of stray bullet victims in this hospital. Ina.
Thank you, David Santos there reporting from Manila. Homicide charges are filed against 13 people over the shooting incident in Mandaluyong City on December 28th. Our Camille Abadisio talked to authorities to get an update on the investigation. Camille, what else did the police say?
Ina, 10 policemen, 3 watchmen or barangay tanod, and 6 other suspects are facing charges over the shooting in Mandaluyong City that led to the death of 2 persons. The Mandaluyong Fiscal's Office has filed homicide charges against 10 policemen and 3 barangay tanod, even as the police team leader, Superintendent Maria Cristina Vazquez, and barangay tanod Gilberto Gulpo are still at large. 4 from the group of Abdurrahman Alpin in the first shooting in Barangay Addition Hills were charged with alarm and scandal and physical injuries, while 2 believed to be armed are still at large and may be charged with homicide.
Stay yung detention nila. May order of detention sila. So ngayon, nakadetain sila sa Mandaluyong Police Station. Yung 2 tanod at saka 9 na pulis. Yung isa, hindi rin nag-report, yung si Police Senior Inspector Vasquez, yung babae. So seemingly, hindi siya nag-report nung in-inquest sila, wala siya, at hindi din siya nag-report dito. So maawol yun.
Police investigation reveal more information on the Addition Hills shooting that victim Jonalyn Ambaon's group also fired at Alpin's group. Police conducted paraffin tests and 4 policemen, 2 barangay tanod, Jemar Alpin, Romeo Resurreccion, Murray Hamon, and even Jonalyn tested positive.
This proves na nagkagulo talaga sila doon sa barangay Addition Hills muna. Bago itong tragic incident na pinagbabaril sila doon sa may Shaw Boulevard. So, ang lumalabas dito, talagang nag-away itong grupo na to. At nagkabarilan talaga sila doon. No? Kaya yun ang sanhi ng tama doon sa ulo ni Jonalyn.
Authorities say paraffin test results are inconclusive. So even if not all the policemen and the other suspects did not test positive on the paraffin test, does it mean that they did not fire a gun? Ina.
Camille, have the police talked to the survivors of the shooting? If so, did they give any new information?
NCRPO Regional Director Oscar Albayalde says they're still waiting for them to recover before they can finally talk to them and ask them what other courses of action they want to take. Ina.
Thank you, Camille Abadisio there reporting from Taguig City. More local stories later on in the show. First, let's check how countries around the world welcomed the new year. In the United States, hundreds of thousands ushered in 2018 in Times Square in New York City. Partygoers bundled up with extra layers, wearing warm hats and face masks in the second coldest New Year's Eve on record. Revelers braved the temperature of -12 degrees Celsius just to watch the ball drop. Security was extra tight this year. Law enforcement agencies had added additional security measures after 2 recent terror attacks. In Paris, France, thousands gathered on the city's famous avenue Champs-Élysées to celebrate the arrival of the new year. The Arc de Triomphe was the backdrop to a stunning light show. The crowd also welcomed 2018 with a fireworks display by the iconic monument. A spectacular fireworks show also lit up the skies of London, England. A massive display of lights rang in the new year near the London Eye Ferris wheel. Colorful fireworks as well in Russia. Check out the dazzling show in the country's capital, Moscow. Live musical performances welcome 2018 in Athens, Greece. That plus an amazing fireworks display. Dubai celebrated with a unique light show on the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. They're proclaiming 2018 to be the year of Zayed, which celebrates 100 years since the birth of the country's founding father. And in Nara, Japan, people celebrated with music and prayer. Each person received a small, numbered wooden tablet, which could be redeemed for a gift. It's a rainy start to the year with a tropical depression off Surigao City. Agaton is now threatening the Visayas and Mindanao. And find out how your favorite local stars welcome 2018. This is News Night, where we go above and beyond the headlines. President Rodrigo Duterte delivers a New Year message to Filipinos. He hopes Filipinos foster solidarity as they pursue more comfortable and productive lives. He adds challenges like corruption, criminality, illegal drugs, and terrorism continue to test Filipinos, but he is hopeful their resilience will help them overcome and rise above challenges. Stories now from around the regions. The health department says there were fewer firecracker injuries in eastern Visayas as well. The regional office reports only 5 cases on New Year's Eve. The health department says a total of 25 firecracker injuries were recorded from December 21st up until the New Year. This is in contrast to the 99 cases during the same period in 2016. And in Aklan, local officials in the town of Buruanga report a suspected stray bullet victim. A 45-year-old woman was hit by a bullet on her right thigh at around midnight. The victim is confined in a local hospital. Weather Bureau Pagasa is closely monitoring tropical depression Agaton. Agaton was last spotted southeast of Surigao City in Surigao del Norte. It is moving west at 19 kilometers per hour. Agaton is expected to bring moderate to heavy rains over the Bicol region, the Visayas, and the regions of eastern Visayas, Caraga, and Davao. Those living in these areas should guard against possible landslides and floods. Tropical cyclone warning signal number 1 is up in southern Leyte, Dinagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, including Siargao, and Surigao del Sur. Also included are Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, Compostela Valley, and Davao Oriental. Travel by sea is discouraged in areas under the tropical cyclone warning. Several airlines were forced to cancel flights because of bad weather. These include trips from Cebu to Masbate and flights between Manila and Rojas. Flights from Cebu, Siargao, Manila, and Legazpi are also canceled. Time now for the latest in sports. Victory comes at a price for the Houston Rockets in the NBA. The Rockets beat the LA Lakers in double overtime, 148-142. But Houston lost their main man, James Harden, to injury. Harden had another big game with 40 points, but he strained his left hamstring with time running out in the final period. Nonetheless, it was Chris Paul who stepped up for the Rockets in double OT. Paul finished with 28 points. Houston snaps a 5-game losing skid. The Rockets are third in the NBA at 26-9. Relive some of the biggest sports stories in 2017 with Nico Halili and Andre Felix tonight on Sports Desk Rewind at 10 p.m. Filipinos ushered in the new year in a big, spectacular way. Nightlife at the Bonifacio Global City sizzled with a celebration called It's Lit 2018. The people danced the night away and partied until the colorful fireworks display at the stroke of midnight. check out this grand revelry at Okada, Manila. Locals and foreigners welcome the new year with a bang at the entertainment complex and resort. A highlight, the breathtaking fireworks display lighting up the sky. For motorcycle lovers out there, the founder of an acclaimed international custom motorcycle company is in the Philippines, offering 2 bespoke bikes for his fans. Our Rex Remitio gives us a look.
A number of people are into high-end motorbikes and cars, even as custom-built units have a distinct appeal, coupled with excellent craftsmanship, remarkable structure, and design. Like these unique bespoke bikes made by world-renowned Orange County Choppers. Company founder Paul Chutul Sr. is in town to celebrate the new year.
I think the difference is that, if you bought a bike from Orange County Choppers, it's unique in the sense that there's only one of them.
Orange County Choppers has been building custom bikes for a number of partners for almost 3 decades now. Chutul and his family was even featured through the reality TV series American Choppers on Discovery Channel. Chutul bears one of his surprises, the Okada Chopper, made for integrated resort development firm Okada Manila. Okada Chopper's plum purple and deep cream color reflects the company's brand, the 7-circle logo design, and the chrome structures that represent Okada's architecture.
It's designed for the individual, so that's what makes it different.
Next is the Cove Chopper, a long and low motorcycle that represents Okada Manila's giant dome, known as the Cove. A one-of-a-kind party place that can host up to 5,000 guests. The bike's detailed paint scheme reflects the strength and simplicity of the dome's architecture.
The concept is really the uniqueness of the Cove and the casino and the structure.
Okada Reward Circle members will get the chance to bring home these bespoke bikes in June this year with the much-awaited Wheels and Fortune 3 American Graffiti raffle play. All you need is to get 20 Reward Circle points to get a raffle entry. Rex Remitio, CNN Philippines.
Still ahead, netizens share their New Year's resolutions. And we take a peek at how Filipino celebrities welcome 2018. This is Newsnight, where we go above and beyond the headlines. Now, some local celebrities welcome the new year too. La Luna Sangre star Catherine Bernardo spent New Year's Eve with family in the U.S., particularly at Hard Rock Cafe, Hollywood. The Liz Kent Love Team is in Madrid, Spain, based on the several posts of actor Enrique Hill on Instagram stories. There, Soberano spent quality time with Hill's family. It's a different story for the Jadine Love Team, who chose to join a New Year countdown party in Makati. James Reid and Nadine Lustre enjoyed their 360-degree view of the city from a rooftop. Noontime TV show host Maine Yaya Dub Mendoza also welcomed 2018 here at home. On her Instagram story, she spent the night goofing around and taking pictures with family and friends before her comeback on Eat Bulaga today. Still ahead, we'll again look at how other world cities ring in the new year. That's it for now. I'll see you again at 7. I'm Ina Andolong, sitting in for Pia Ontiveros. Amanpour is up next.